Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! What a snag by the junior receiver.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and the first play of the game they take advantage of.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. And tackled after a small pickup there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Levitt. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a dart right down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Thompson. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. To the air, it's Daniels. He's running out of time here. The sure hands. It's Cobb. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. Powering through a tackle. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Caught quickly. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Man, his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Did he make it to the marker? Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Good enough for 1st down yardage.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It's an option look. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The 10th play of this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Great job here by this defense on the 3rd and goal scramble, keeping him short of the end zone. Now the offense got, to me, an easy decision. You can kick the field goal to tie it up, or you can roll the dice and try to take a chance and go for the lead.
Coach says, forget the chip shot to tie it. We're going to try to score and take the lead. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Instead of a chip shot to tie the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's fourth down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4.
That makes the score Auburn 7, Arizona State 3.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And your Arizona State Sun Devils will take over 1st and 10.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down. The sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
The pocket breaking down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Gonna run it. It's Brown. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. And here comes a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Sun Devils will bring their punt team on the field now.
On to kick it away.
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Nice grab. It's Cobb. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason.
Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Now the 40, the 30, past the 20. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Back to pass. It's Daniels. That's reeled in. It's Cobb. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Fields. Finding some room with the 25. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, knocked right through.
That makes the score Auburn 14, Arizona State 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive.
Arizona State Sun Devils will take over 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Back to throw. It's Levitt. The short completion to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
Second down play coming up. Design quarterback run. He tests the middle but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Sun Devils will line up to boot it away. On he comes for his second punt of the game. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Now, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. Looks like one more play here before halftime. To the air, it's Knight. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Of all the skilled players on the field, I think this guy might be as gifted as anybody. What a great demonstration of instincts and just raw speed. Once he got into the open field, nobody was going to catch him.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Quick throw over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line, it's Simmons. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Auburn. They are pouring it on now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good.
That makes the score Auburn 31, Arizona State 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Take this one away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point is good, but they still trail 31-13. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Auburn offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. It's a toss play to the right. Fights off a defender. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? He's going to pull it down and run. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. He keeps it on the design run. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on 4th down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
Looking deep downfield to the left. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
A play action, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Good job of getting this sack here on 2nd and 10. This only cranks up the pressure now on this upcoming 3rd down. And also, I think you're in ahead of that quarterback a little bit.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. The sure hands, it's Pullman. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Now the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's
looking for a deep completion. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a line.
He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Arizona State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Touchdown, Tigers. A huge special teams score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 39, sets a kickoff.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And their first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
First down for the offense.
And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down.
With this big a 4th quarter deficit, defense playing smart. Very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. He's running out of time here. There's contact on the throw.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Gets into space at the 50. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Oh, a reverse. Breaks into the clear. First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Auburn. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, this is a danger when a defense gets too comfortable. Here they hone in on the action to one side, and the reverse catches him completely off guard for the big score. Great call by the offense to catch this defense napping.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the
swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They have done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wide out. And the sophomore a little bit too much air into that throw.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
That's reeled in. It's Moss. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. That sack sets up a second down and long. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Incompletion brings up an important third down. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. It's another deep shot. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, ASU.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Leaning on the run game here late. Has the first down and more. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go. Still can get better. But possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves left, out of the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Tigers. And their route is on.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And your Arizona State Sun Devils will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Big throw. Catch made on the out route. We saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Base 27, jump.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They finish off the scoring drive.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.